Welcome to your daily focus, August the 8th, 2022. We have the Sun and Chiron getting along up in the sky. We'll talk about how that can move us forward and how we could actually come upon a mission or a purpose in our lives that we had never seen before or we want to put our energy towards. We also have Venus and Pluto. Now, this is actually tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning. There'll be a complete opposition between the two planets, but we will really be feeling that energy as we move through the day. So stay tuned on why all that energy is happening and how it's going to happen and how we can use it to our benefit. Let's start at the beginning though. Let me introduce myself. I'm Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. You guys absolutely rock, and I do send it right back to you. Absolutely. So we have the 8 energy today, and we have been talking about this 8 energy, and it is the number of manifestation. I've said that, but because we have a whole month of it, the energy is that much stronger. So if you're on my Patreon, the 21-day challenge for manifestation in your life is starting today. And if you are not on my Patreon, I think it's like $1 a month or something in order for you to really tap in and do it with us. So it starts today. Now we have the 8 energy is also about our courage. It's about our strength. It's about our integrity. It's about embracing our courage and strength and utilizing that courage and strength to move ourselves forward. If we do the daily energy, it's a 22 energy. The master builder, the visionary thoughts, the intense intuition. And things under the 22 energy is, things can happen so quickly and you can manifest so easily the things that you want. All you have to do is put your focus, your energy towards those goals, those dreams. Under 22 energy, it is pure magic, inviting you in to reach your goals, to reach your dreams. We have the Sun in Leo, so there's a beautiful fire energy, and we do have the Moon in Sagittarius as we wake up, so there's a fire energy, so that will really motivate us. Of course, after lunchtime, I believe, the Moon will move into Capricorn. It'll settle us down a little bit. It'll allow us to make the plan, put things in order, understand the tasks that need to be taken. Let's see what the cards have to say. Oh, yeah, okay, I didn't even talk about the Sun. Sun and Chiron go together. So, watch your ego, but I don't think your ego gets to really be a big part of today because it's getting along with Chiron. So we have an opportunity to learn, to grow, to improve ourselves in one way and some part of our life. Spontaneity is kind of a big thing today. So spontaneously you start to do something and it actually moves you, or you might learn from it too. I'll just give you that. But to grow, to enhance your life, to improve some area of your life, assert yourself into something that normally you would have stood back on. That's another way of actually moving forward. And the Sun and Chiron, when they're getting together, we get that mission. We join that group to a charitable organization of some kind, or we help another in some way, or we see what our purpose can be or evolve into. Because we have that increased confidence with the Sun and Chiron together. Now, tomorrow morning actually is the Venus-Pluto opposition, but we will be feeling it. If you're not already feeling it, you will be feeling it, okay? And we've been feeling it all along because last week, the whole tail end of the week was what? We're holding on to something and we need to let go of it. And guess what Venus opposing Pluto is all about? Letting go of that something that you're holding on to. Okay, but with the energy now, complicated feelings can rise to the surface, or fears can come to a head. And you have to face it. You have to challenge it. You have to move through it. Okay, and be careful of somebody trying to manipulate you because of their own fears, because they think you might betray them. So they kind of play you, or maybe you're playing somebody else. But watch that kind of energy. Usually our feelings are very uncomfortable. And when feelings are uncomfortable, what do we want to do? We want to lock them in the box, throw away the key, and never look at that box again. But this is the kind of energy where we need to look. If we really want to grow, if we really want to stretch ourselves, then we have to look at what our fears are, what feelings are coming up, and understand why those feelings are coming up, why that fear is present. Most times when you look fear in the eye, anxiety in the eye, you take away its total power. Just by looking it in the eye, just by giving it your attention, sometimes makes it fade into nothingness. But it may take a little bit of inner work. Absolutely. Okay, let's go to the cards, shall we? Our shadow card for today. Look at this. The Hermit is back. The Hermit says sit. Sit. Breathe. Where are you? What are you doing? What do you have in your life? What have you accomplished in your life? And where do you want to go from here? The Hermit is the one who goes into the cave or goes into the desert and quietly contemplates where they're at in life and where they need to go in life, and creating a plan going forward into that life. That's the only time we'll finally come out of the desert or come out of the cave. So it's okay to go inward today and understand what you've accomplished, where you are, and see yourself. See yourself with the beauty that's around you and also the things that need to be tended to. And understand that path that you need to make that brings in both aspects. Now, I think even more importantly, because of the Venus-Pluto opposition, we'll be looking at what are we hanging on to that is burdening us, that is weighing us down, that is making each step forward so incredibly hard for us. What do we need to let go of? It might be just a thought process that you have. It might be your routine. It might be a dead-end job. It might be a person or a group of people. It might be the environment you put yourself into. It might be that you just need to get rid of the clutter, that you don't need all those things kicking around for that one rainy day that you just might somehow maybe need it. Give it to someone who needs it now. Don't worry. You'll be able to get another one when the time comes, if the time ever comes. Our first card is, look at this, the Tower. Wow, the Tower is here, awakening people. Yeah, so it might be a bumpy ride today. Absolutely. I don't know what it means when you get an itchy ear. I know my one mentor, his ears get really red when he's bringing in. But the Tower, bringing in that energy and growing that energy. The Tower is about letting go. It's about taking things down to the basics. It's about allowing things to crumble in your life, allowing things to depart in your life, allowing things to go in your life. So our Tower here remains, really the walls are already gone. The moon is right in the center, shooting electricity every which way because the lightning is coming down from the sky, is broken through the glass dome, and is allowing everything to burn away so that we can start anew, so we can start fresh, so we can understand what was holding us back. And the Tower is about leaving things behind that we are taking with us. We're definitely a population of having lots and lots and lots of stuff, and we really don't need lots and lots and lots of stuff. So look at what you have around you. Look at what is useful and pick up those things and go forward with them. But if you've got a relationship that is draining you, or a job that is draining you, or an environment that is draining you, or there's some kind of stress, those kinds of things will fall away. Now, also with the Tower card, you have to remember that anything that is taken out of your life on a day like today when the Tower card appears, it is for your greater good. It is allowing you to go forward in your path the way you need to, even if you thought you needed that. Because sometimes when we're separated from those things, it's only after we walk away from them, we realize that they weren't really helping us at all. In fact, that it was weighing us down. It was pulling us down. So know that whatever happens in your life today, that it is for your greater good. It is to put you in place on your path forward without what you have been dragging through and with all this time. Each step so heavy. The Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is here to say, yeah, whatever this is, it's about one, grabbing onto your confidence, grabbing onto your belief and saying, you know what, this is what I've accomplished. Maybe even as the hermit, you're going in and you're saying, you know what, I've done a lot of good. I've created this. I've done this. I've completed that. I've grown this. And that's when you start to raise the bar on yourself. That's when you say, you know what, I can do better. I'm going to put more energy in this direction, more energy in that direction. I'm going to put more focus here, more love and compassion there, or maybe within. This is about rolling up your sleeves. This is about getting to work. This is about expecting more out of yourself than you have before. Like I've been saying over the last month, you haven't even scratched the surface of your pure potential yet. So this is one of those cards that say, okay, dig a little deeper because you've got what it takes to grow it so much bigger. Whether it's a relationship or a dream, a desire, or something that you want to manifest. And the Lovers. So the Towers and the Lover in between the Eight of Pentacles. The Lovers is about deepening your relationship. It could be with another. Absolutely. You could find your soulmate on a day like today. The Lovers is about growing together. So it could be something like a new business partner comes in. Or you have a business partner and you're building that relationship so that you can work stronger together. It could be about another person in your life and growing that relationship deeper. It could be about a passion of yours, or maybe just a passing fancy right now. Maybe it's just a thought. And growing it deeper, falling in love. Falling in love with your dreams, your ideas, your imagination. Falling in love with yourself and where that's going to lead you. Okay, we'll get a mantra card here. So remember, this is a great energy to learn, to grow, to improve or enhance our life in one way or another. And it's through spontaneous actions. It's through being a little bit more self-assertive with what you want and what you need. And courage. And of course, that even goes back to our 8 energy of the day. Our courage, our strength. Letting go. Learn to let go. See, it. Like I said, I've been unfortunately preaching it the whole last week, I think. Towards the end of last week, for sure. It was all about letting go, letting go, letting go. And here we are with Venus and Pluto ready to go into that opposition. And that's when we really have to start letting things go in order for us to move forward. Because Pluto is the warrior, and Pluto is, we are moving forward. And it's about death and birth, death and rebirth when it comes to Pluto. So we need to put these things behind us so we can create the new tomorrow. And it's our true, it's our primal warrior. It's our primal energy coming out with Pluto. And then Venus is going, but I like this, and I like this, and I like this, and I like this, and I'm not going to let go of this. I'm not going to let go of that because it's all beautiful and it's all mine. I want to keep it. And Pluto's saying it's too much baggage. We need to get rid of something here. So we need to let things go. We need to put completions on stuff. We need to put an ending on something. We maybe need to let healing come into our lives so that we're not carrying that grudge with us, that negative energy with us, that imposed label with us as who we truly are. So letting go and learning to let go. So life is constantly changing. Nothing ever stays the same. People come and they go. Some exit quietly without you realizing it, and some go with a loud bang. In the constant flow and changes of life, we can get stuck with unhealthy habits, unhappy relationships, unrewarding jobs, unrealized dreams, and the like. You may have created an unhealthy attachment or a bond to something or someone that no longer serves you in a positive way, and you have the courage to acknowledge the situation. There's that word courage again. And know that change is inevitable. It also brings with a newfound freedom and a spiritual growth. So the mantra is, I'm ready to free myself from situations that no longer serve me. I'm ready to free myself from situations that no longer serve me. It's a beautiful mantra for today of all days. So I love it when it all comes together so easily, so smoothly, so smoothly, so seamlessly is, I think, the other word that was trying to pop out at the same time there. And we have the cat, the independent cat. So you are a natural healer. And the 22 energy is about a healing energy as well. Knowing that you can heal yourself, knowing that you have the power. Your intuition is strong, definitely under a 22 energy. Your intuition is extremely strong today. And those visionary thoughts that you get with the 22 energy as well. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. So know that you are supported regardless if you're going with the crowd or you're standing solo in your independence saying, no, I choose to go this way because this is my path. This is what I want to create. This is what I want to manifest. This is where I want to put my focus and my energy. This is where I want to grow. This is where I want to expand. This is where I want to improve myself. This is where I want new learning experiences to grow my wisdom. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.